even either compromised or even believing communist lies. And a lot of the cheerleaders from the West have been cheerleading for the CCP. One of the things in 2009, Obama launched the 10,000 strong to send Americans to study in communist China. I mean, he was out of a goodwill. He was saying that Mandarin is the future language in order to, embracing China. We need more people learning Chinese, Mandarin, so we can deepening the cooperation and mutual understanding and develop. This is a goodwill. I mean, a lot of people having the same thinking or goodwill, but they will be taken advantage by the evil Chinese Communist Party.
Right.
So because of that initiative, meaning in 2015, there's 1 million American students to learn Mandarin by 2020. There's a project. It's called 1 Million Strong in 2015. And that does not just happen in the United States, it's happening around the world. David Cameron from UK in 2013, he actually sat on TV and he urged Britain youth to learn Mandarin to seal, quote, to seal tomorrow's deal. Because China and the communist China is the treasure trove for the globalists. They all swung into China market. This is opportunity for communists. So now I'm going to give you exclusive intel for those of you who stayed until the end of the show.
Thank you.
So this is strictly from the new federal state of China and from our brave whistleblowers that still working within the Chinese Communist Party system and feeding us those information. So you understand the CCP knew that the Western politicians, business person wanted to take advantage of a Chinese market getting rich, right? Who doesn't want? Because capitalism ultimately is profit first. So the CCP is going to take advantage of that. They're waiting for you to come into the trap. So in China, the intel, I can tell you, this is related to a most recent news that announced by the CCP media, state media. They mentioned Hainan Island, which is very close to the Hong Kong and close to Taiwan. The Hainan Island in the southern part of China has becoming declared independent custom regime. Independent custom regime. So what does that mean? A lot of people don't understand what does that mean. So now I'm going to tell you what that means. In China, there's 4 places is the state located places for BGY Westerners for capture the Western elites. They use money, bribery, prostitutes, child pornography, whatever, child abuse,
yes.
Like they capture your dirt and then they blackmail you, and they have bases to do that. There's 4 bases. They're doing this to the Western. They invite you to come into those places, and they set up everything, and they're waiting for things to happen. Okay, so they can control you. So the 4 places I'm going to give you out in this show are Tibet, started way back in 1980s, 1990s, very early on. Okay, Tibet, and now adding Tibet and Uyghur, Xinjiang Autonomous Region. This is 1. Second, Hong Kong. How many of the Western financial and companies, big tech or whatever, established office in Hong Kong? Name it. Hong Kong, 2nd place. 3rd place, Macau. 4th place is this one that I just mentioned, Hainan Island. So what does the news that just announced by the state media mean? That means they're going to beef up or even jump up their efforts to BGY Westerners. So be careful. If ever whoever is visiting Hainan Island in the next while, be careful, because the CCP, any of the places, the CCP has already put a Skynet and waiting for you to do something wrong. And they will seduce you. They will give you the purest form of drug, and they will make you hide. You are going to live on cloud 9. But think about the consequences, why they do that to you. So this is the intel I want to share here on this episode.
Yeah, it's bait and switch. It's come in here, do this, and then they use it against you because you do things that you shouldn't be doing. And ultimately, when you get lured in or you get seduced by this, you're going to end up, unfortunately, and they've done it. And we've seen so many politicians, so many that have been compromised because it becomes about power and control for them, and they lose sight of why they're serving the people too. So ultimately, the Chinese exploit that. and not the Chinese people, but the CCP, and they've been very successful.